Alright guys, today I am bringing you my X-saber deck profile for March 1st ban list. I'm sorry guys, I would have posted this up earlier, but I have tried to upload this so many times with my webcam, but it just is not working. So finally, if I can get this to finally work, you will be getting this as soon as possible. So, yep, here we go. Triple Embers Blade. Embers Blade is a really good card in this deck. It's super good at stalling. It's your floater, one of your best floaters, and you make your Hunley plays really easily. But it is a little worrisome against the water matchup because they can just marksman pop this and then they can OTK you. But yep, it still works. Triple Dark Souls, your searcher deck. So good at making Hunlays. You get that search during your end phase, so it's really good. Triple Full Hum Knight, it's your tuner, and its effect is just so good. It can negate one attack while it's face up on the field, and if it destroys the defense position monster your opponent controls, you can special summon one X-saber monster level 4 lore from your graveyard. So it is really good, guys. If you are going to play this deck, I would suggest running 3. Triple Bogart Knight, I like Bogart Knight at 3 still in this format. I haven't done too much testing in this format. I told you guys that I was going to upload this earlier, but yeah, I haven't been able to get to locals in a while. So, but last time I did win this deck, but it was the day before March 1st ban list came out, and I had to change one card around. So yeah, but Triple Bogart Knight gets out your Faltro plays as fast as you can, and get your Hunley plays off with Pashul, and it's just really good overall. It just keeps your field presence, and it's a 1900 beater. Double Faltro for consistency. You don't need to run 3 because yeah, a Ragigira gets him back all the time. So Faltro really just needs to be at 2 because it keeps your deck consistent. Top decking it sucks really bad. So I'm at 2. You get it when you need it, and it is not as much as a win condition as a lot of people think it is, but it is good just to be there. Double Pashul. Pashul is a good way to get out Hunley with Faltro if you're going second. So and it just gets out your Faltro plays a lot faster with Reinforced Truth in this deck. The one Airbellum because it's another level 3 tuner if your opponent has Prohibition out and your Full Home Knight. And its effect is pretty good, but its attack is 1600, so I would not suggest running more than 1. Ragigira is so good because you are running Creature Swap in this deck. Creature Swap, I'll talk about Creature Swap later, but this helps you get a +1 off your Creature Swap, so it's really good. And get your Fultros back, Ember's Blade into this, gets a plus, and set up your next turn. Gores, stop those OTKs, yeah, it's Gores. That's it for the monsters, 19 monsters. I don't think I'll be changing it up at all unless the format changes a little bit and I might have to adapt. Dark Hole Heavy and Monster Reborn, the trio. Book. I like Book in this deck because Full Home Knight, for Full Home Knight's effect, and it's just a good card overall for Exceeds and Synchros and stuff. Mind Control because you're running a lot of tuners in this deck, and it's just good to get around a lot of problematic cards and OTK. Pod Duality, because you can open bad, and if you duality into something, it's really good. So like, really good first turn play. Even though it's not explosive, it is really deadly if you can get it. If your next play is set up really good. You do duality, and then if you don't have an Ember's Blade already in hand, add Ember's Blade if you got it. Or like add anything you need, and then set an Ember's Blade. Next turn, your next play is set up so well. Triple MST. I was running this last format, and it worked out really well. And I still believe that Triple MST is still good, but I might change it around a little bit. It might go down to 2. I haven't done too much testing against the decks this format. But yeah, Triple MST. Then Creature Swap. I gotta talk about this for a couple seconds. Creature Swap, it really pulls its weight in this deck because the Ember's Blades, the Dark Souls, and the Ragigira It's just so good. Um, like, you can dead draw it a lot, but this card is not as dead as people might think, because you can just get all the pluses off of it. Dark Soul is a plus, Emmer's Blade's a plus, Ragigura is a plus. Like, it's amazing, but you know, I might take it out. Depends. If I were to take out any card, it would be the Creature Swap, even though it is really good in this deck. Double Solemn, and then to replace my second warning, I put in one Bottomless. Bottomless, I guess, is not as good as warning, but it is a good replacement, so that's what I had. Then we have the one Mirror Force, the one Torrent, one Depriz, and one Compulse. I like to play the one of these traps just because they can all come in handy in any situation, so just to be prepared. This is what I ran last format. It was good, won me tournament, so I think it's pretty consistent. Double E-Call. I don't want to play 3. 3 is too cloggy, but 1, I don't think you can pull it off. Like, getting off this card is so good that just to get it off can mean you winning or losing the game. So getting it off is so good. That's why I have 2. And one Truth for a Pashul. Get out those Hunley plays, set up your next turn, get Fall Troll plays. It's really good. Yeah, guys, here's the extra deck. For 5s, we got Caster and Beast. Beast is so good against, it's gonna be so good against Prophecies this format. You get out, you can actually get it out pretty quickly in this deck. You can't get it out first turn. Well, you can, but you have to play a weird build. So I'm thinking about making a build with Junk Forward, and to be able to get off those first turn Barkions and Beasts in this format, I think will be pretty good. So one Barkion just for trap control, Gaia, and then a double Hunley. Double Hunley is all you need, and this is basically pretty standard 6s for X-sabers. Souza, I don't like, Urbellum's good, but I don't find it to be good enough to play it because Souza's effect is so good that it runs over everything. Like, it gets over Reaper, it gets over Marshmallow, it gets over Acid Golem. Like, it's so good that I'd rather much play Souza than play the Urbellum. Black Rose, blow up everything. And I don't really think Black Rose is necessary in this deck because you can't make Black Rose unless you have Ragigura out on the field, or if you mind control your opponent's monster. This really is just in here because mind control. Stardust and Scrap Dragon as your 8s. I took out a Colossal Fighter. I just didn't find me going into it enough, and these two are just 2 of the best level 8s of this format. I think I might put in a Crimson Blader, but I'm not too sure about him yet. Mistworm and Gothams. Mistworm, I don't know why people are not playing Mistworm in X-sabers. This card is so good. Like, you go full Helm Knight, 2 Dark Souls, bounce back 3 end phase, you get a double search. Mistworm, you can make it so easily in this deck that I do not understand why people are not playing it. You have multiple ways of making Mistworm. Mistworm just wins games by itself because you can Dark Soul search during the end phase. Leviathan, Utopia, and Photon Strike Bouncer. Strike Bouncer I put in there because Hunleys are pretty dead when they are out on the field, and it is a 2700 beater, so if you have a Fultro out and a Hunley, pop the back row with Hunley, then you're safe overlaying this, and you are controlling the game at that moment. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Then the one Ghost Token. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. This deck has one turn. Last time I went to Logos, I did win the tournament with this. I profiled it, but on the webcam, but it did not upload. So I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I changed one card around, and this deck is really good now because Warning is at 1. They cannot stop your Hunley as much now. The only thing that you pretty much have to be afraid of against is Fire Fist and their Starlight Roads. Those can be a pain. So, yep, thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully this will upload.